Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and especially Kelly. I must extol your speech today. The interesting thing about this is Kelly could have chosen three types of evaluations. The first would be just her vocal variety. The second could be her body language. The third could be all three. And guess what she chose? All three, because that's the kind of person that Kelly is. I did a little research in an old Toastmasters magazine. I found that researchers have found that audiences are approval comes about through 62% through tone of voice, 32% through body language, and 6% through content. That statistic kind of blew me away because Kelly had so much content in her speech, and it was all so relevant that I couldn't believe it was only 6%. As far as the gestures, you did things with your hair, you pulled, you had a silent hiss, you leaned into the screen to say, "Mommy, is that you?" It was a mysterious speech because we didn't know what the purple imposter was, so we kept guessing. You used gestures, and I didn't really see any gestures that weren't purposeful. When you made a gesture, it was a 1 or a 2 or whatever the gesture was. I couldn't tell if you were sitting or standing, but it's a hard thing to do if you were sitting to give this speech. And it would have been so much easier to give it in person at one of our in-person meetings where we could see all the gestures. Be that as it may, how you balanced all the material visually next to you and gave all the gestures and the body language that you did, it was tremendous. Very factual. 1 tablespoon is the deadly killer. 2 years to get the Purple Heart and to get all the benefits for your father. This is the type of speech that should be at a speech competition if it has not already been so. At the end, you challenged the audience to consider joy and use those experiences to move beyond them. So you challenged us. There were only a couple of word twists in the speech that you made. You made your speech within the time frame. You were 7 minutes and 5 seconds on your speech. Thank you, Kelly.